Well, how you doing, everybody? Sal Capano here, and welcome to my channel. If you've been subscribing to my channel, let me say thank you very much. Hopefully I bring you your latest updates on the stimulus package and good money tips and unemployment and PUA, and I just want to bring you up to some other things. If you're new to my channel, consider on subscribing. What do you want from me? I keep it honest, and these other people, they're on there doing all their videos and everything, but I'm quick as anything. Look, some breaking news. Okay, so there's been a lot of questions and emails and comments, and I want to get back to a lot of them live. So here we go. So number one, and we get it straight, it's a misconception out there. If this 2000 passes, I believe we're going to hear something probably at the end of this week, okay? If it passes, it'll be $1,400 sent out in addition to the $600, not $600 and $2,000, okay? It's not two separate. It's just another amendment added on. So there's a lot of questions regarding their unemployment and PUA. There's some good news. If you go on to unemployment, PUA.com, latest implement on the bonus $300, it'll have all 50 states, and there's a lot of states: New Jersey, Montana, Pennsylvania. They're already saying there's not going to be any gap at all, so that's good news if you live in those states. And there's a couple other states, and I forgive me, but you can go on there and check it. Again, it's unemployment, PUA.com, and type it in, and it'll have the chart of your state. That's a good sign for all the other states. I think they're all going to come on board with this. So maybe there won't be that larger gap that I said. Maybe it won't be 6-8 weeks. Maybe it'll be more like 2 or 3 weeks. The question is about the $600. Again, it's already done tonight. So some people might have it in their account as early as tomorrow. They're going to send it out in batches, people. So some might be fortunate enough to get it tomorrow. Some might get it on Thursday, New Year's Eve. Wouldn't that be great? And then there's a holiday, so Friday's New Year's Day, so forget it. And then the weekend, most likely nothing. And then another batch next week. So by next week, I would think every American should have their $600 deposit in their account. Again, if it's mailed, if you're on the mail list, probably going to take a little longer. However, you can still go on to treasury.com and still add in your banking routing. It's very safe, an account number, and that might speed up the process. It might. Again, people, if you moved out of state or anywhere down the road, please go on and update your address, because otherwise it's going to be mailed at an address and then it'll go back and it'll be a time thing. So stay on top of it. Go online, treasury.com, refund, where you went in to look for your refund. It's right there. You can add your credential. It'll take 3 minutes. Bada boom, bada bing, you're done. It's very good to do that. Okay, so if you have somebody, people saying, well, my mom and dad, they're collecting Social Security. Yes, they're eligible. So make sure you tell your parents, tell your loved ones, tell your friends, get it out there. Okay, the money will get it. If you're under the, most Americans are going to get it. And if you're over that, they'll deduct, it's like $100 for every 1,000. So it's a good thing out there. Okay, so go ahead and please, update your information, because you don't want to have to wait for this, right? We want to get this. Plus, there's going to be another, I believe, I'm telling you, heard it from me, Sal Capano. There'll be another stimulus package probably when March 14th is unemployment. There'll be some negotiation talks soon as Biden gets in, probably a week or two after he gets settled. Probably right around February or March. As soon as this ends, there'll be another one, because we're still in a pandemic, and the vaccine is, it's here, but the stability of that is not going to take place probably into the spring or summer. So make sure you update that information so we don't have to wait on that. Okay. Let's see, we got some updates here. So another update is very, very important, is to watch my video tomorrow. I will have the latest update they're talking about right now. Mitch McConnell they are leading towards to $2,000. Again, it'll be $1,400 more. So don't want to get your hopes up. Anything can change. If not, hey, this is good news. If so, then we're going to get some more money. Okay. Remember, the unemployment You do have to claim. So if you make $20,000, you have to claim it as taxable income. Your tax person will know that already. But then there'll be a lot of write-offs, people. More so write-offs this year than any other year. So if you're taking 10% out, then it'll be less, more money coming your way. But even if you didn't go 10%, there's still gonna be a lot of write-offs. Okay, most people weren't working, so that'll be your income mostly for the year. Okay, again, they're speeding up regular unemployment. If you have regular unemployment, what I'm learning about the regular unemployment, it's a little bit more, not complicated, it's more complex because you worked for somebody, right? So they got to extend that 11 weeks. So, go online, call your unemployment office. They should know, but call them, remind them, get on the phone tomorrow, ask tomorrow, call, say, hey, I know, these people are answering, these representatives, tell them please forward an email. Tell them to the adjudicator to add those credits. Look in your portal and see what your credits are as far as PUA. If you don't have enough credits, just divide it. So if you have $1,000, divide that among what you make. If it comes less than 11 weeks, stay with me on this, then they need more funds in there, right? They should know that, but they're dealing with millions of people on unemployment. So if you're PUA, make sure you call them up and remind them so that you're on top of things. Don't wait to the last minute. Get on it now so they can, email that to your adjudicator, and then wait 2 days and call them again and tell them to document it. Tell them, put me on hold. Make sure you give them your number in case you get disconnected, and tell them to ask your adjudicator, your claim supervisor, to add those necessary credit. And on unemployment, make sure you get on there as well and say, I'm entitled to the extension, and they know that you're not intimidating them, but they want hear your voice and let them know that you're dire straits here, the whole 9 yards, and just remind them, be a step ahead. Don't wait until February when you only see the 300 and you're not going to get your state and local unemployment. It's very important. I'm giving you some good advice here. Okay. So we'll see what happens. Let's stay focused and hope that the Senate, who knows, maybe a miracle will happen tomorrow. Maybe the majority of the Senate will vote tomorrow, and we know we'll have another 1,400. That would be a game changer for a lot of us, huh? Boy, we need it. What a rough year. People, remember, we come a long way on this. We're American people. We will get through this. We're coming into a new year, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? We will get through this. They're already a step ahead with this vaccine. Should have been a lot longer, but it's here. Again, I like to use the expression, it's in the oven. Again, I said this last night. Take 10% of your stimulus. It's my opinion. $30, $50, and just put it in the rainy day fund. If you're a business, get it in a business account. A lot of these banks are desperate for money. They'll match you, okay? If you put 500 in, they'll match the 500. You might have to, purchase some things, accumulate that, whatever. If you don't have 500, open up. It's better than a checking account, business account. If you don't have a business, you can't open a business account, ask for get into an IRA. Sometimes you get in a minimum of $100, and a lot of times there's incentives for that too. All right. Be careful with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's up and down. If you're going to get into Bitcoin, just for an example, if you put $100, anticipate losing $100. But if you put $100 in and you triple that amount, my advice is take it out. Okay, it's a short gain. Put in 100. If you make 500. Take it out. That's as far as Bitcoin. All right. A lot of stocks. I'm not a huge fan of stocks. It's a gamble. Bitcoin right now is also a gamble. It's doing great at the moment, but it goes up and down as well. But if you have $100 out there that you want to say, okay, here's $100, throw it out the window and hope that you can double or triple, then I would suggest Bitcoin. Okay. So that's it as far as that goes. And another thing is just get your own safety deposit and just put it in there, lock that son of a gun up, and open it up in 6 months, and you'd be surprised. Just putting $10 or $20 in, just put it in, lock it up, put it in, lock it up, forget about it. Just forget about it. And then if we get another stimulus package and there's another gap or no way, that's money. So it's found money, you know. So remember to, in this package, there's also going to be more SNAP, you know, food assistance in this program. And a lot of the other channels are not talking about it, but there's still money left over from the other stimulus. So you can get on it right now and call them up. It's a 3-step thing. You can talk to a representative on the phone. It might take an hour to get somebody and tell them, you know, me, my wife, my kids, you know, I'm collecting unemployment. Sometimes it's just a screenshot of your unemployment and you send it to them. They document it. Hey, $300 a month, $200 a month, whatever it is. It's food assistance. It's short term. It's usually only 6 months, but hey, your electric and your gas bill, you know, tell them to transfer you over. There's assistance with that. This money is in this bill. They're not talking, nobody else is talking about it. I'm telling you, you heard it from me, Sal Capano. It's in there. Okay, there's a lot of assistance out there for that as well. I talked about the PPP money. People with less than 5,000 employees, you could apply for that. Again, if you're a Lyft driver, Uber driver, personal trainer, you know, or massage or anything that you do, as of now, there's not the website to go on. As soon as I hear that information, believe me, I'll be the first to know. I will post it, you know, on there, or come out with a video and let you know when to do it, because last time, you know, money ran out very quickly. So, you know, I said this in my previous video, I got a small business, personal training. I got it. My daughter, who does eyelashes, she got it. My wife's his hairdresser, never got it. I have friends that are real estate agents, friends that are Uber drivers. They didn't get it. Others got it. So try to get on there. Again, it's PPP money, you know, grants. So they'll ask you, do you want a loan? That's up to you. Interest-free loan. If you want a loan, I heard that's a little harder as far as the, you know, credit scores and stuff like that. But it's a grant. It's a grant for the PPP money, people. And, you know, fill it out and then call them. You just got to make the calls, you know, and it's a little work, but it pays out. And then say, I'm desperate. And let them know. Say, hey, a lot of people are getting this. What about me? You know, I'm entitled. Use those words. People, what about me? My neighbor got it. This one got it. Why is it always other people? You know, use words like that. I mean, I like it. I have a family, you know, I'm just about making it. Use those words. Tell those people. Get a supervisor on the phone. Get a supervisor to call you back. Beg for it, people. Okay, it's our money. It's taxpayers' money. So remember, as soon as I let you know, I'll let you know. Last one, I don't want to give you the website now because I don't know if things are changing, but there's 100% going to be more PPP money. So it's grants. It's usually $1,000 if you have one person. For sole provider, it's normally $1,000. Might be more this time. I don't know, but I think it's going to be a minimum of $1,000. Okay, I think I covered everything. You know, there's a lot of channels on there right now. I cut through a lot of red tape, try to make it a little easier to explain it to you. I went over the child support. You're going to get it if you owe back child support. I went over about, if you know anybody in prison, that's not, it's short term, they're going to get it. If you're on Social Security, you're going to get it. You know, and if you're collecting unemployment, you're still going to get it. Okay, so with that said, I'm open. Unfortunately, my channel doesn't let me go live at the moment. I need more subscribers, and then more subscribers I get, I will make it so much entertaining and fun for all of us, and I will give a lot back. All right, I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days with my own money. I'm going to do some giveaways. Just makes me feel good. So stay tuned for that. More on smart money tips. And for those who smoke cigars, maybe you don't smoke cigars, but the people who smoke cigars, you know somebody smokes cigars, I'm going to be giving away some free good cigars, you know, for New Year's Eve. And like, again, I got a surprise coming up. People, I just enjoy doing this. I want to see people happy. Okay, well, if you're happy, I'm happy. Remember, tomorrow's another day. Say hello to somebody and smile and keep your hopes up. People, do not get down. Okay, something that seems very complicated right now, maybe it's money, maybe it's a loved one sick, or whatever it is, stay positive, never give up, and use this valuable time to think of something. Maybe you lost your job, maybe you had a job and you can't go back to that job. It wasn't your fault. Maybe it was a situation it wasn't meant for you. We're all got our strengths, so maybe it's meant to get in another position. Okay, maybe you were laid off, you worked for UPS or Amazon or something like that, and they had to let you go, or it's temporary. Maybe that wasn't meant for you. Maybe there's another opportunity. Try to be self-employed. It's the American dream. Go self-employed. Find some niche. Everybody has that. There's something you wanted to do before. You always wanted to get together. You know, maybe it's going to school for hair or nails. You know, personal training. You know, maybe you want to become a chef. Delivering. There's so many things. I met a guy the other day. No defense to Postmate, not at all. In fact, I even did it for a little bit. It was fun, you know, a little extra money. And I ran into him, and he remembered me, and he's got his own little business now. He is going around in those big trash cans that we have in most states, and he cleans those trash cans with the pandemic. He don't just clean them, he has a chemical that he actually cleans, excuse me, cleans those trash cans, charges like $15. He does 6 routes. Now he has a team of 5, you know. Good for him. You know, this young man sat back and had a cigar. I'm just kidding. Thought about what he can do, and he's doing well right now, you know. So, you know, people, before you go to bed, those nights you just can't sleep, think about, you know, take what possibly you think was terrible and you can't get back to, other opportunities. Maybe you were in a casino business wherever you were, and maybe you got laid off. Maybe you can't go back. Maybe the casino wasn't your thing. Or maybe it was meant to go into another position in the casino. And people, if things get really rough, just got to remember, tomorrow is always another day. With that said, Sal Capano, leave your comments below, okay? Hit the like button, share the video. It takes a little time to do this. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching my channel as I grow and grow and grow, and then we can even have more fun with some live videos. Have a good night. Ciao.